Hello and welcome back to another episode of the White Sox March to October here on Season 3. And the hope for today's episode is to get through a solid chunk of games, so we're starting right away. We've got Nick Senzel up 3 for 3 with 2 bombs on the day. Hang on a second. Dude is a specialty bat to face lefties, and the first game he starts, he hits 2 bombs. What a signing. Oh, but he's also made 2 errors. He's not the strongest fielder. I guess that's the trade-off. And Jared Schuster has given up 4 earned, 5 total in 6 innings. That's not what we want to see out of him. But also, though, even with the game Senzel was having, now he's facing a righty. He's going to be ineffective, so we'll get Dom Fletcher in. But yeah, we've got a chance today. If we can make this comeback and win this game, we'll sweep the opening series of the season, which would be a much better start than we got off to last season. I went back and checked, and it's weird to think with how good of a year we had by the end of it, but we started the year, I think it was either 1-8 or 1-9, just stumbling out of the gate. So we already have double the wins we had to start last season. Ooh, and I missed the 2-seam. That was like a changeup to me. I was way out in front of that. Well, he is throwing 99, so maybe there's a reason I was swinging so early. I don't know. Oh no, on a 3-1 count, and I'm popping that up foul. I mean, that's the pitch you want. And Vaughn, all right, man, all 3 of my outs were on the same kind of pitch, really. Some variation of fastball in the lower third of the zone, but still over the meat of the plate, and I just did something wrong on every single one. All right, well, Schuster's still in the game with 91 pitches, and yeah, I was probably going to take him out anyway. And you know what? I guess it's time to see one of our CPU auto-sign players here. We've got 4 of them in the bullpen. And I don't know, man. I mean, I was upset about these guys being here and taking up spots of players that I'd rather have on the team, but maybe they'll be good. Who knows? And right back to him, he'll make the play. There's 1 out. I mean, part of the reason I don't have much faith in all these guys being good is I'm pretty sure every single one of the 4, this might not be an easy play. Get it there, Colson. Nice. But I think every single one of those 4 auto signings is only a 3-pitch guy, which isn't that bad out of the bullpen compared to like trying to be a starter. But still, I feel like, you know, at least one of them could have had more than just the 3. Oh, and there we go. 93 blown past him up and away. Gallegos with a really solid inning. All right, well, it all of a sudden feels very late, even though we're just 1 inning in, but it's the top of the 8th, and we're going to need at least 1, and that was a very nice swing. That is a shame. I mean, how many fastballs right down the middle, basically, am I going to see before I get a hit? Well, and now I'm just first pitch swinging because that's another solid pitch to swing at. Timing was there. PCI for the most part was there. It just did that thing where it gets really small on an off-speed pitch away. And another one, dude. Another identical pitch. That fastball, it doesn't matter who's throwing it, doesn't matter how fast it's coming in. It is fooling me. All right, well, let's bring out the big guns to keep them where they're at. Clay Holmes. Oh, he's going to get on. Yep. I didn't know if Montgomery would make the play, but even if he did, we're not getting him out on that. Oh my God, we cannot find the strikeout pitch with Holmes. This is not a problem I'm used to having with him. We got Witt down to 2 strikes, couldn't sit him down. Now Rogers has been at 2 strikes for a couple pitches. And he just keeps fouling it off. It doesn't matter how bad of a swing he makes. Well, and I guess, yeah, I guess at that point, just give him the pitch right down the middle. Dude. Why is Vinny Pasquantino the scariest hitter I've ever faced? He went deep on opening day, and then he did that. Made me worry. I mean, hey, a double play can still get us out of this. I feel like Kyle Isbell has some speed, though. Dude, Clay Holmes must just not have it today or something. When I make a pitch like that, and they're still getting wood on it to foul it off and keep the at-bat going. There we go. Okay, well, the very next pitch, we got him. Out in front of the slurve. That is a big punch-out. And we're not going to get to that. It's not going to score 2. With 39 speed, no shot. They're going for it, though. Kind of close, but we got him. Double perfect throws on the relays. Of course, we gave up a run, which is not good at all. But at least it wasn't more. And I don't even know who this is. Who's their closer making this entrance? Is that Chad Green? It is Chad Green. I remember there was a point in the offseason where I thought about signing Chad Green, and obviously I didn't. So he wasn't even good enough to make our bullpen of 8 people. And I shouldn't say anything because I'm not hitting today. All I'm going to do is eat my words. Okay, they walk Mejia, our 9-hole hitter. Tying runs coming up to the plate, and it's the top of the order. No way, dude. I've been so conditioned that fastball is gonna be on the lower third, and then they throw it they throw it there. That's a home run spot. How am I getting beaten this game entirely on fastballs down the middle? That's the strategy right now, is throw the fastball down the middle, and my PCI has just been slightly off every time. And I missed the perfectly play. I mean, that's the best pitch of the game, honestly. Every single other out, it felt like all I was doing was missing the fastballs right down the middle, and then finally they make a good pitch. That was a very rough game. We haven't had a game that bad in a very long time. But hey, the good thing is I planned on playing plenty of games today, so we can move on very quickly. Momentum's gonna take a hit there. We're still positive. That could still be a couple wins. Hopefully we get a quick turnaround here. We get the Braves, and we're gonna sweep them without momentum for that last game even. Okay, so the only loss was that game. We still end up winning the next 3 in a row. We're still 5-1 off to a hot start. And now we get to take a game against Houston for our home opener. Tied 3-3, top 7. We do have to score this time, but at least we're not starting losing. And it's going to be a Tanner Scott versus Jordan matchup to get things started. Let's see where we're at though before we have to deal with this. It says Jordan already has a bomb today. Well, first of all, it was another Nick Senzel game, and he has another extra base hit. And then Vlad went deep for his 5th home run already, and Jake Eater's thrown 2 wild pitches. He couldn't quite get the full 6 innings pitched, but he was 1 out away from a quality start, even though he allowed a lot of base runners. All right, well, let's see what we can do with Tanner Scott here to get out of this jam, because I kind of didn't even realize it was a runner on second with nobody out spot. Oh my god, we got him. If I've learned one thing in this year's March to October, it is that Jordan Alvarez cannot handle the lefty-lefty slider running away. I have sat him down so many times with that pitch. No. After such a well-pitched at bat, we can't come back, miss our spot on the first pitch, and give up that run. When he was late, too, he was kind of jammed. It's a terrible spot. I can't even complain. Dude, I don't know. I feel like I've already given up more runs in this episode alone than I did in the entire postseason last year. Oh, my God. So it's just one of those days, man. I'm a little off, and the game is unforgiving right now. I miss my release point. I know it was a yellow. I don't know how bad I missed it. It couldn't have been by that much, but I've never seen a slurve hang that bad, and the game is not in a forgiving mood right now. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to have to rethink this whole play a good chunk of games today if this is how I'm going to be playing. There we go. Perfect spot, and we finally got somebody to sit down. And there we go. That is what I like to see more of. One pitch, weak contact. We have quite the uphill battle, though, after that. Colson, though, he doesn't want this game to be a lost cause. That's a nice lefty-lefty swing. Leadoff double. Oh, and okay. We get hit then on the first pitch with Mejia up. I don't want him to take a beating, though. He's already taking a beating being behind the plate. Now he's getting hit, and he's our only catcher. We don't have a backup right now. Yep. That would have been nice if they let me hold up on it, but that's not how today's going. I should know better. Get to see our first at bat with Senzel, though. Unfortunately, the clutch rating's active. Pretty sure that's decently lower than his normal contact rating. And how much of that did I get? That might be carrying. It is gonna carry Nick Senzel again. Oh my god. This guy. I hired him. I signed him to hit against lefties. I never expected him to hit this well against lefties. That is already his 3rd home run on the season there, and he ties the game back up. That's the spark we needed. Finally, something going our way. Vlad, I don't think that's getting past him. Oh man, I thought maybe I was turning the corner, getting lucky on not as good swings after the homer. All right, we worked the count back, drew a walk there. We still have some life this inning. Eloy coming up. Oh, we might have come through. Even though I'm way under that, that sounded great off the bat, and Eloy does do it. A couple rows back, being that far under it, and we take the lead. A 5-run inning after giving up 3. This is more like it. This is how this team plays. I knew last game was a fluke. And Duran, I don't think he got enough of that. Yep. But not before we put up a massive 5-run inning to take a 2-run lead. And we're going to try out another one of our new arms, Tim Meza. And has he really not made an appearance yet? Because they're showing his last year's stats. I'm kind of surprised. Oh no, wait, Robert's gonna get there though, right? Oh yes, he is. That was such a huge play because that would have been terrible if he missed that and we came out after our inning and immediately gave up a triple. And there we go, nice jammed roller over to Vaughn. And there we go. I'm having a little trouble with the timing on Meza's pitch gesture, but it works out fine. 1, 2, 3 inning. And at worst now, it's going to be a 2-run lead for Crochet. Ooh, that should have been strike 3. I am lucky. Let's make it pay off. Get through that, Will. Oh, that's going to get all the way to the wall. That might score a run. That's going to be more extra bases for Montgomery. I'm sending 55 speed all the way around, not even a throw, and we do get our insurance run. And this is really good because Colson Montgomery was struggling a little bit to open the season, and now we've come in this game, hit 2 doubles with him. Hopefully that gets things going. And Mejia gets himself on base again, 4-pitch walk this time. Robert, oh, that didn't get by him. They're still going to second, though. Come on, Mejia, run. All right, again, even though Senzel's having the day he's having, we've got that righty out there, and also getting Fletcher in improves our defense for the 9th. Move just makes sense. And it looks like it's going to pay off. Let's actually run home. RBI base hit for Fletcher. No more save situation with the 4-run lead. Let's see how much more we can pile on. Okay, they let me hold up another walk. We load up the bases. And Vaughn, well, that'll score us another run. Ooh, did I mess up here? No, we're in. Okay. Well, at this point, I'd like one more base hit to get one more run because I think you need a 6-run lead to trigger that extra momentum fireball for a blowout win. So, Eloy, let's come through one more time. No, I don't even know what happened there. I didn't even try to check swing, but I kind of like my finger twitched a little bit and I would have been early anyway. That's fine. We're going to win. And a 5-run lead in the 9th inning. You know exactly what that means. Tukey's getting another appearance. I'm actually very surprised that the CPU hasn't used him since I used him on opening day. Normally, Tukey gets used like every 3rd game, it seems like. There we go. That is perfect. Get ourselves a nice out number 1. Ooh, we even get Yordan on a 1-pitch grounder with a righty on the mound. Oh my God, Altuve won't let us finish this game. It's over, buddy. And of course, we don't need that. That just is a thing that doesn't need to happen right now. Okay, there we go. That one's hit to somebody. Duran will make the final out of the game, and that is a very nice win. With how that was looking after that first inning that we entered into, giving up the 3-run lead all on my own. Not only to come back and win, but to come back and win by kind of a blowout there. All right, and that gave us a lot more momentum back. We should be set for a decent amount of simulation games here, and scouting. Always forget that's a thing when it's this time of year. And it looks like we've got over $22,000. These 2 scouts look fine. So all I got to do is replace Scotty Williams here. I can get the most expensive guy. Look how good his ratings are. It says I can't afford it. Oh, my math was wrong. That's a $30,000 difference, not 20. Okay, set our sights a little lower. Okay, this guy should do the trick. 93 efficiency, pretty solid for pitchers and position players. We can afford his contract. And actually, $5,000 remaining. I think it's within the budget to replace Reggie Kenny here. Just because even 89 efficiency, I feel like is a little low and you get a little less scouting progress each week. So we can sign Jackie DeVarco with a 96 efficiency, only 1 worse against position players. Seems perfect to me. So I'm sure that means, yep, we're going to be starting scouting. And I think I saw we lost a game against Houston. So why are we doing that after getting so much momentum? And all right, for our first week of scouting, I want a little bit of an emphasis emphasis on outfielders this year. So we got a couple scouts running international outfielders, center field and left. And then I normally focus on starting pitchers, but I want to see what we can find reliever wise. So let's move on from here. And we lose 2 games. We lost the series to Houston. What's that about? All right, now against Detroit for a 4-game series, we get to play game 3 and it's player lock time. I was about to say, after a game like we just had and deep enough into an episode, this would be a perfect time for a player lock, and we actually get it. And not only is this the perfect time, but it's the perfect player for a player lock as long as I succeed. Montgomery struggling a little bit in the start to his sophomore season, so we get a chance to turn that around. But not only that, he's probably our player with the highest ceiling right now, because in the last offseason when I was looking at everything in franchise, I took a little sneak peek as to what Montgomery's potential was up to at this point, and it said he was at a 99 potential, so he literally has the chance to make it to a 99 overall. And if we can get him a performance boost, and especially like a 3+ performance boost, and really set him off for the rest of the season, this dude might be touching 90 by the end of the year. And we're facing a righty, so that means not only do we have the matchup, but we get to bat leadoff, so we get as many at bats as possible. Now it's time to lock in. Oh, did that hit me? Okay. I don't know what I saw in that to even check swing, but I guess that kind of helped me because then I couldn't get out of the way. I mean, does it help me? Does a hit by pitch really help you? I guess in the sense that you're not making an out, maybe it does. Oh, and then Austin Hayes is going to ground himself into a double play. Come on, though, man. This is a brand new year. We need to set a new tone for player locks, and of course, it's already the 4th inning. Are we seriously getting no hit? There's no way. Come on. No, we can't. No. Okay, what inning are we in now? The 6th? Well, at least that means we'll get a 4th at bat, which wasn't guaranteed. I can't be missing that, man. That's the kind of pitch I only miss when it's a player lock. I don't even think I got a lot of that. Look at how good that swing is. I know it's just early timing, but it's such a nice swing. All right, well, this could be it. It's still the same guy out there. Bottom 8 now, runner on first. I might have gotten a decent amount of that. I might have gotten okay, we got it. Okay, that saves the player lock. I come through at the very end. I was so worried. I was slipping back into the old mindset of automatically failing every single hitter player lock, but we pull it through. Bottom 8, Colson Montgomery gets the homer. That should give him, I mean, that definitely secures some kind of boost. I just don't know by how much. Not only that, but we also get ourselves back in this game, bring it to a 3-2 deficit. Hopefully the rest of the team can pick it up. And oh, we do lose. Okay, no extra at bat to do it myself. Really, they only gave me a 1+. So just for context, in all the different years and multiple seasons that I've played March to October, one thing I've noticed is usually the game gives you a little bit of credit if it's a game where like your whole team struggles to hit. So I've seen it before where I've gone like 1 for 4, or I feel like I've even gone like 0 for 3 with a walk, but the team as a whole gets shut out, gets like 2 hit or something like that, and they say, you know what, that was a tough game for the team, so I had one of the better performances on the team, so they give me a plus. So you're telling me in a game where we were getting no hit and ended up only getting 3 hit, and I was the only one to put runs on the board with a 2-run home run, and I got on base a different time in the game, you're gonna tell me that's only a 1+? That is not right. I was actually really optimistic with that 2-run shot that it was going to be a 2+ boost. But no, I guess it's March to October. You don't be optimistic about what the CPU is going to do for you. Wow, and it's already scouting time again. Did we really sim that far? Okay, well, I think I'm going to keep all the same assignments here. And I've been thinking about this all the way since scouting ended last season, but I kind of want to change up the strategy just a little bit. I feel like sometimes I'll scout a position and then find somebody I'm interested in and then immediately scout them fully. But I think this time what I'm going to do is scout positions and like not scout them fully, maybe do like a week or 2 and then scout a different position or a different region or something. And then maybe by like week 9 or so, I'll have a bunch of people, you know, 40 to 50% scouted. And then at that point, I can zero in on specific players. Also, as I sit here explaining that, I feel like that just makes sense and probably should have been how I was doing it all along if I really stopped to think about it. And it's telling me now that we have to manage the trade management screen, which kind of tells me it might be getting close to trade time already. There's still really nothing different I feel like I want to do yet. I just want that backup catcher situation solved, and then we kind of got to wait to see how the team plays for a little bit to see if there's any holes to fill. So we'll go ahead and keep going here. And now it looks like we get to play the A's. Spent a little bit of time there with no momentum, and it kept stopping the sim, so I didn't really get a good sense of how we played. We're up to 11-6. So that's solid enough. Half game lead on the Tigers. Looks like Francisco Mejia is still playing pretty solid so far. So 17 games in, and he seems to be holding up. And the fatigue of being the only catcher on the roster isn't really catching up with him. And then besides that, the other things I want to keep an eye on is Eater and Schuster. And at a glance, those ERAs are a bit higher than I'd want to see. Eater at 4.97, Schuster up over 5. But this is kind of what I was talking about when I said needing to see how our team plays for a couple months or so to see what we need to do, because if I need to move these guys back to the bullpen and add new starting pitching, then that'll be the focus of the trades. But I think we're gonna get ourselves into one more game today. We've got a 4-4 tie in extra innings here against Oakland, so it should be a quick game to finish up. They do have that free runner on second along with a runner on first, so if we can hold them, we'd have a pretty good shot at just winning now. And it looks like Schuster had a good start here. Well, actually, I don't know. I mean, it's a quality start, but in terms of ERA, that doesn't really help much. That's still like an over 4 ERA on the game. Look at the offense, though. What is that? 5 doubles? 2 from Austin Hayes. Austin Hayes has been having a good start. Bunch of 2-hit games also. And you know what? With who we've got up now and for the rest of the inning, I want a righty in. I don't think I've used Pierce Johnson yet, so this is another new arm we'll be seeing for the first time. Oh, and there we go. We got him sitting down. Nothing but sliders and slurves. Oh, okay. We don't want to be leaving our fastball right there, but 9-hole hitter couldn't do anything with it. We get out of the 10th without giving up a run. All we need to do is bring around the free one. And we got Vaughn up. Who's going to be on second? What kind of speed do we have? Fletcher with 72. That works. And Vaughn, oh, we didn't get that through. All right, we'll draw the walk with Duran. I mean, that doesn't help at all in this situation. If anything, that actually hurts because it sets up the double play, and that run doesn't matter. I didn't get around on it. We're gonna move up to third, which at least guarantees scoring the winning run on a base hit now. But man, Mejia just missed that. Top of the order, though, it's Montgomery. And I missed it. I am tired of popping up in foul territory this episode. Did not want that to be in the zone, dude. It's an 0-2 count. Can't be missing my spot like that because then we let him move up to third. Okay, there we go. That is how you locate an 0-2 pitch, and that's a big strikeout. Okay, and you know what? We're going to play the matchups here. Crochet was still in the bullpen. Last lefty out there. We've got a lefty coming up now, and then if need be, there's a couple more lefties that would come up after him. I am lucky. Every single pitch that I threw with Crochet, I messed up in some way, but we still get the weak rollover grounder. Another chance to only score 1 run. That's all we need. We have Austin Hayes up. He's been having a great start to his White Sox career, but I haven't done anything with him yet. Like, I don't think I even have a hit with him yet. So this would be a great time for that. I don't know if that's going to do it. I'm not even going to test it. That would have definitely been a close play. Nope, we would have been in there because the throw was offline, but nobody out. There's no reason to chance it yet. Oh yeah, that's way deep. I don't know why I thought that was a shallow fly ball. That's all the way to the track. Vlad just won it on a sac fly. I mean, it would have been a little bit more fun if we made a little bit better of a swing and Vlad just, sent it out for the walk-off win, but we'll take this too. So there we go. A couple momentum fireballs, an extra one for an extra inning win. And how are we going to finish out the episode in the simulation? 3 fireballs? That's actually more of a fireball at the end of it than I thought we'd have from 3. Okay. Finish off the series win against the A's. We're losing another game to the Tigers though, man. Oh, but how about this? A no-hitter chance with our new ace, Zach Gallen. That is the perfect way to start next episode. I think all in all, I'd say this was a good one. Not quite maybe as dominant as I'd like it to have been. Our projected win count didn't really go up much, but we won more than we lost. We maintained a division lead. We succeeded in the Montgomery player lock, even if it was only just a +1. And we've got a chance to do something special to start next episode. So hey, as always, guys, do me a favor, hit the like button if you enjoyed today's episode. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, not only to continue watching the White Sox march to October, but I finally got my hands on this guy. So I don't know exactly when yet, but the plan is to start streaming this sometime soon. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching another one today. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you next time.